Okay, just want to quickly do a quick short video about this on how we can become an AI native, right? Because I think 2025 is the year that you can completely redefine your potential using AI as your secret weapon. It's not science fiction anymore, guys. This is your opportunity to dominate because so many people are not aware of the potential. And if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're watching many others as well because the YouTube algorithm would be recommending these things to you. So let me show you how you can be an AI native ASAP and stand out fast. This is your time to stand out, right? So my name is Deric, and over the last couple of years, I've been deep diving into AI and software, and not as some tech genius really, but as someone who's just really curious about how I can use different tools and understanding different technologies to make my life easier, to build stuff that I think was cool, how I can make my life and the people around me more productive and just better basically, and not be afraid of tech, right? I think back then I used to be very scared. Oh, this thing requires coding. Oh, okay, I'm out, right? I think a lot of people live with that kind of mental block, but understanding software allows me to not be scared of anything. Basically, anything is doable once you understand software. So let me tell you, and this is a game changer because like most people, I started overwhelmed, right? All the tools, all the hype and all the updates, it's exhausting. Today, I'm breaking down how you can cut through the chaos and actually make AI work for you. No fluff, no jargon, just real actionable strategies. Let's go. Okay, let's start with why I'm obsessed about being an AI native, because everything, and I mean everything today, is about leveraging tools to save time, money, and effort, right? Fire gave us heat. The wheel gave us transport, and AI, it's going to give us superpowers to productivity. Here's the thing, AI is not going to replace you, but someone using AI better than you probably will replace you. That's why this matters, right? Think of AI as the Iron Man suit. On its own, it's just a fancy piece of metal, right? But when you put it on, you're unstoppable. That's why being an AI native allows you to use these tools as extensions of yourself to amplify your impact in whatever you're doing. So how many of you here have probably, Googled best AI tools and ended up more confused than when you first started? I've been there, okay? The problem isn't a lack of tools. It's that every week there's a new one claiming to be the best AI coding tool, right? I call this the AI tool paralysis. It's like standing in front of a buffet and loading up your plate and realizing halfway through that you don't even like half the food that's on your plate. So the solution here is to understand what the minimum viable toolkit is. Okay, here's my system, boiled down. The first thing would be to first spot your own recurring needs. What do you actually need help with? Right? Not just doing it for the sake of doing it. So for the sake of today's example, let's say I need help with research. So number two is to test the tools that can meet my need. So it all has to start with a problem. You cannot just, I want to learn AI tools for fun. No, you got to start with a problem that you're trying to solve, right? So for me, it was research. And next thing will be to test the tools that can meet the need that I have, right? So I landed on Perplexity for research because it's fast and it's reliable, right? And then after that, just master one tool at a time. Before jumping into the next shiny object, I made Perplexity my go-to until it became second nature. And the next thing will be, I made Cursor my go-to coding tool because it fits my needs best. And you first got to have a high-level read up on which tool that fits your needs, because everyone is different, right? So for me, Cursor met my needs because I had some technical knowledge and I wanted full control of my code. That's why I didn't go with something else like Lovable or Bolt.new. So I went deep until I was pretty much a pro at it. So new tools are always fun, but if it doesn't fit your workflow and you're basically just running in circles, and it's just not worth your time. So let me save you a headache and just make sure you start with this toolkit here that saves 80% of your problems, and then you scale from there. Okay, great. So now you have found your tools. Now what, right? Most people hit a wall here. You've got your tool, but writing the right prompt sometimes feels like solving a riddle. So my take here is to simplify and automate. So first, use a text expander. It's like magic. Basically type a shortcut and boom, your entire prompt appears. So for example, when I need to summarize a report, I type .summarize and my pre-saved prompt does the heavy lifting. Second, embed prompts where you actually use them. For example, if you got a weekly team meeting, link a pre-written AI prompt in your calendar event. It's like putting sticky notes in the right places, only smarter, right? Finally, let's talk about updates. So every week there's a new groundbreaking AI model and it feels like you're drowning in announcements, and this is what I call update suffocation. The solution here is the impact loop. Learn selectively, follow the 1 to 2 trusted curators of information that you like, those who will filter the noise for you. My favorites will be the AI Daily Brief and some other newsletter or two, right? Take weekly action. Every Saturday, I block an hour and experiment just one thing that I learned that week. That's it. So no more FOMO, just focusing on consistent growth, because I always believe that consistency beats chaos every single time. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't need to do every exercise under the sun. You just need to show up and do the basics very well. So yeah, let me leave you with this. AI is not the future. It's happening right now. And the best part is you do not need to be a tech genius to thrive. You just need a system and a process. So here's your challenge. Make 2025 your year. Stop watching from sidelines, okay? Build your own AI toolkit, become an AI native, master your prompts, and stop drowning in updates. Trust me, once you embrace this, you will wonder, how you ever lived without AI, and who knows, maybe in 2026, you will look back and say, that was the year everything changed, right? So that's it. Thank you.